right, after the break, we're going to show you some delicious non-cooking truffle recipes.
Right,
Isn't that
you're going to be making them, right?
Yes, because I don't have to cook. That was it. I don't have to burn anything. This is going to be good. All right, stay with us. Something sweet's coming up right after the break. If you want to make some fun and delicious Valentine's sweets, but don't have a lot of time and you don't want to burn them like me.
Right. We've made things easy for you. At least this guy has. Chef Jim Benson from 11 Courses Catering. He's here to show you how to make a super easy baked treat, just in time, of course, for Valentine's Day. So you call these cookie truffles. When I think of a truffle, I think of always, you know, the little ball or bonbon, but it could be a little more than that.
Exactly. Yeah, we're totally taking a nod to the truffle, but we want to make it, you know, quick and easy and unique based around cookies. So we're kind of doing a reimagined cookie. But, you know, with Valentine's Day, it's a fun, easy, no cooking process that you can do with your loved ones or the kids, which are also loved ones, but you know what I mean? Sometimes, right?
Yeah, so we should assume first, can you do it with any cookie recipe as long as you leave out the eggs?
Yeah, definitely. So you want to be able to start with, you know, either some store-bought cookies if you want to make it easy, or you can make your own cookies. So we're going to go through a quick, easy recipe. So you want to start with some softened cream cheese. So this is something that you can easily do at home with a mixer, right? And so you start with that, and that's kind of your base.
That's the thing with the beaters.
Yes, exactly. Or you can use a whisk.
I don't cook, so I don't know.
If you want to burn some calories before you eat these delicious treats, then use a whisk. We can add some raspberry. So this is what we're demoing is a raspberry cookie truffle with Oreos, right? So we're going to add some raspberry there for some color. We'll add some fresh raspberry in there for flavor. And again, the kids can do this. Your Valentine, you guys can do it together. So what we have here is some sweetened condensed milk and some vanilla. So this is just going to add some sweetness because we need to sweeten that cream cheese. So for this shortened recipe, you know, we have a half a cup of cream cheese to a tablespoon of the condensed milk, teaspoon of vanilla, and then a tablespoon or two of the raspberry puree. If you taste it and you want a little bit of sweetness, add some honey because you don't have to worry about dissolving those sugar granules, so it's still smooth. As we love that ganache filling in a truffle.
And I like this that you don't have to make a great big batter. You can make just a small portion.
And as you can see, this will yield plenty because you don't want to.
And that's the Oreo?
Yeah, and so some crushed Oreo, and we'll reserve some for garnish.
Kids can crumble those as well.
And you can simply just completely combine it, mix it together. Okay.
I like this because, you know, we're talking about, of course, Valentine's Day. Everybody thinks of adults, but this is something that the kids can make for their dad, or the kids can make for their mom.
Exactly. It makes for a great gift. Yeah, and
supervise, of course.
And then so the only kind of heat process is melt some chocolate. You can use some white chocolate or some milk chocolate.
Now, is that baker's chocolate down the baking aisle?
Yeah, definitely. You want to use that. You definitely want to use some sweetened, unless you're really trying to cut back on the sweet aspect of the recipe. But you would want to make this a little bit sweeter. So if you have a semi-sweet or unsweetened dark chocolate, then you definitely want to kind of play up the sweetness in here.
So how are you shaping? Okay,
so
there you go.
Melon ball.
Yeah, and then so you want to kind of scoop it out. You can roll it in the chocolate. And then, of course, let it chill. And then,
so this is what could be the tricky part. So you say just put the dollop in there, then let the chocolate kind of pour over.
And then what you'll find as you pull it out and it sets. You'll have this. And so we've done some really fun, creative flavors. So over here we have the raspberry, and then we garnish it with a little bit of our crushed Oreo. And then you can get some creative, some avant-garde flavors with some curry and cinnamon, with some dark chocolate.
No, the curry would be good. You want to try it?
Yeah, you try that one.
Okay, I'm going to try this one.
And then we added shortbread cookie in there.
That's cute.
So, you know, very different.
The gum, yummy? Okay, now tell me what these are again.
Right. So we want to have some fun. So, you know, when you're especially cooking with the kids or the loved ones at home, you know, use some things that you might have extra around the house. So in our kitchen, we had some extra gnocchi, right? And so that's something that's savory, but, you know, let's have some fun with this. So we flash fried it. And it's almost like a donut or, you know, funnel cake that you have at the beach.
Sugar.
Yeah, and roll in some cinnamon sugar while it's hot. And then you can pair it with some caramel, some chocolate, and have some fun with it. And that's what it's all about with these holidays, is have fun with your loved ones.
And I like the sprinkles that you put through, the big...
Oh yeah, well we love to have garnish, and so you know when we're catering serving large events and things like that, we want people to enjoy the dish with their eyes as well as with their taste buds.
Right.
So
what's
over
that?
here, well, we have to have chocolate and peanut butter because it's like the perfect marriage, right?
Right.
So we have some salted peanut butter sauce drizzled over a double chocolate fudge-like brownie.
Wow.
Finished with some crispy shell, like almost like a Rice Krispie pearls.
Cute.
Which you can find those in the grocery store as
Yes,
well.
you can
Those
all,
little crunchy.
yeah, everything is very easy to do at home and easily accessible at your local grocery store.
And then up front,
Over here, the lemon bars. So, we can, pretend we're going healthy a little bit.
Right.
So we're having our lemons
Yeah.
in our dessert. And so with that, some fresh powdered sugar, a wonderful lemon curd on a thin pastry crust. And again, just some candy shavings for dramatic effect.
What I like about this one is I've seen the lemon bars in the box that you can get.
Right.
But you can kind of, what I call freestyle in the kitchen. You can
Totally.
freestyle and make your own bottom to it like that. And cut it out
cookie
into
cutters.
shape.
Yeah, use your cookie cutters. And
how long do
have
all
fun
these
with it.
last? A couple days at least?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you can do these ahead of time. So if you're entertaining, have them set aside. You can freeze them. Yeah, just make sure they're well wrapped so that they don't burn in the freezer.
Those are probably not going to be the greatest.
Yeah,
frozen,
these are
though.
best fresh. Fresh out of the fryer.
but those are good.
Once you just
Those
like a funnel
you
cake.
just keep eating. You wouldn't realize that they were the whole
Excuse
plate
me,
was
I didn't
gone.
have one of these.
Yeah,
Oh,
those are
definitely.
good though. Those are yummy.
Yeah, and we've served those recently with a wasabi caramel. So it's fun kind of incorporating the savory and the sweet together, and it makes for a fun talking point. When you're entertaining your guests.
All right,
Yeah.
Chef
Love it.
Jim, this is
Definitely.
great. You gave me some good ideas. I like that.
Awesome.
Okay, so where can we find you for some more ideas?
Oh yeah, definitely. Email us. We love to share our recipes, share our approach to cuisine. So 11courses.com. Look us up, and definitely you can find out what the latest trends are. We do culinary tours, and we try to bring what's happening around the world to our kitchen.
Right.
And for
Yummy.
It's all about getting people in the kitchen so that they see that it's not intimidating and so easy. What kind of bottom is on that?
So that is simply like the fudge-like chocolate brownie
It's very
mix that we do. Yeah, it's very dense but luxurious. And then you have that saltiness of the peanut butter, then I cut the richness of that.
This is yummy.
But food is fun and interactive, and that's what we try to approach with all these great dishes.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. It's our pleasure. Thanks for having me here
Thanks,
today.
John. This is yummy.
Awesome.
All right.
I have to figure out which one I'm going to have next.
I'm going to leave it all for you so you can devour it.
All. Well, in that case, let me take up the space.